Hey guys, Rinji here, once again bringing the worst out of the VTuber community. And as VTuber Gate continues, I continue the coverage of day-to-day happenings, because yes, they have been day-to-day. Every single day something new, exciting and interesting is happening, at least of interest to me. That's why the frequency of my videos have been so high lately. And to help you guys, to help all of you viewers interested with what's happening with the culture war that involves VTubers, that involves these evil right-wing chods going against the very progressive left, because that's the framing a lot of people do use, despite it, you know, just being a singular slap fight, has devolved into something that it isn't supposed to be. It's people will still label it as such, so it's just it is what it is, and you have to accept it for what it is. So in order for you guys to be able to follow this easily, I have made a playlist titled aptly VTuber Gate with a chronological list of videos on this topic, starting off with my streams about it and ending on this very video. There's going to be many more, I assume, considering this is an ongoing issue. So without further ado, let's get into today's topic, as something has escalated, as people, as you may know, have been talking about Kirsche for many days and weeks now, labeling her as an evil neo-Nazi, white supremacist, and all the other things one calls a person on the internet. If you don't agree with their opinions, doesn't matter how accurate those statements are, they're just gonna do it anyway. And one such person is the VTuber by the name of Niriena, who had a lot of controversial things to say. One could even say they were much worse than anything Kirsche has ever said, off-stream and on-stream. What are these things? Well, they're very racist things. Let's not beat around the bush. They're incredibly racist, but the way Niriena thinks about them, they're not as bad, because they are aimed at white people. And I guess you cannot be properly racist to white people, because power dynamics or whatever the hell else progressives have thought up about this topic. So Nirlena here says, so much Kirsche hate has been on my TL recently, and to that I say, keep it going, guys. I love to see those racist, Nazi, Mayo moon crickets get dragged to filth. In case you don't know, the term moon cricket refers to a slur that has been historically used against black people. But since Nirlena here has added Mayo, and as we all know, Mayo is mostly perceived as white, unless, I don't know, you're colorblind, but I don't think that's how it works. Then it starts referring to white people. So Nazi Mayo moon cricket, not very kind towards white people, you might even say. But then it continued, because once you're once you're ecstatic about calling people slurs, you don't just end at one. And another person replies to this with the sour cream salamanders, if you will. And Nirlena here responds with adding that to the list, because you have to have a big list of slurs ready for the people that you don't like. And there's more. Mayo moon crickets, with Nirlena responding, we're bringing back shiny new insults for those spam-colored semen demons. Of course, this is all accompanied by reactions of black people laughing at it, because, you know, if those terms alone aren't framing you as a racist enough, you have to have black people cheering for it to show that black people accept that kind of behavior, right? Why not paint your skin color as some weird racist aggressors, the same as actual white supremacists do? Like, why be Why be as good as them when you can be worse? And I guess that's that. But no, there's more. Mayo Moon Crickets is sending me right now. It's what they deserved, replies Nerlena. But again, that's not where it ends. No, now why do you do the moon like that? Triple skull emoji. I feel bad for insulting her like that, but they needed to be dragged expeditiously. Mayor Moon Cricket, I cannot. Triple skull emoji. It came from the heart, so yeah, they really mean it. It's not just, you know, silly little jokes. Mayor Moon Cricket, please. Had to clock it. Mayor Moon Cricket, quadruple. Skull emoji. Had to pull that one out of the vault. And then people decided to involve uninvolved people in it. Found another one today too. You have to make sure those people are not comfortable in this space anymore. And there's a VTuber avatar with a sash that says Queen of the Black People. And Nerlena responds to it, unknown as people too. Breaking heart emoji. Like, holy shit, at least have some emotion if you're gonna be a raging racist. I don't know. I only found her because she was saying people trying to cancel Kirsche were just jealous. Pretty clear why she's really mad. Oh yeah, I saw that tweet too. Mood quote retweet them. Crying emoji. Hopefully she should think before speaking now. Who am I kidding? She's way too slow for that, lol. Nah, she's probably organizing another stream to victimize herself, as usual. It's like flies to honey with this shit. God forbid you criticize someone who parrots the Great Replacement theory and is notoriously transphobic. But then, you know, talking shit online, flinging slurs at her gets some people to notice you. And then they decide to clap back. Because why not? Here's Marshall Bohemond saying she's only streamed 4 times. V-Twitter confirmed, talking about Nerlena here. I don't stream on YouTube, I just upload occasionally there, but okay, I mean, they don't stream on Twitch either, so V-Twitter confirmed. Facts are just that, facts. And then, you know, Kirsche decides to respond to that, quote retweeting the tweet and saying, actually, I'm a fox, because, you know, why wouldn't you clap back to a racist? You're not entitled to stay silent when someone's insulting you on any grounds, especially racial ones. But then, you know, the usual suspects are here in the form of Bint, that says Kirsche just casually sending her followers after 2,000 follower VTubers who talk shit about her. Most definitely the sign of someone who can be trusted with sponsors and who isn't crashing out. Yes, Bint. Because when you get insulted, when you get slurs flung at you, and you mildly clap back, saying, actually, I'm a fox, that means that you're sending followers to harass people. Doesn't matter that Kirsche has said multiple times not to send anyone anything. But goddamn, Kirsche just has to lay there and take it up the bum. Because otherwise she's the aggressor and everything else just doesn't work in that equation. Insane. And Bint themselves is a weird case here, because Bint doesn't like slurs. But these slurs are apparently okay? Where's the critique of this specific VTuber saying all of that anti-white shit? Where's the criticism that you like so much, Bint? I have to ask you that, but you know, you won't. You'll just play coy. You'll just completely act unbothered on Twitter and just keep posting your regular BS. That's just how it works. Insanity. But then, you know, Bint continued. A post with not even 1,000 likes from a much smaller black VTuber responding to someone who mocks and downplays the deaths of George Floyd and Trayvon Martin. The thin fucking skin on the pile of waste. Go support at Nerlina. They've always been incredibly kind and supporting to me, and they don't deserve to be tone policed by this misbehaving racist toddler. And then, the person that has kickstarted all of this, Anna Valens, has chimed in on Bin's tweets with, honestly, it makes me so mad that Kirsche is targeting a much smaller black VTuber. The mask is fully off. With Nerlina responding, like, what did I even say that was so bad? Breaking heart emoji. Yeah, everything happening to Kirsche is deserved, appropriate, and moral. It's all good. But when it happens to you, when you're downright fucking racist and evil, it doesn't matter. It's all harassment. It's all targeting on racial lines. And it's undeserved. Because that's how it works. But then, you know, sometimes there's some justice in the world. And a thing like this happens. As Kirsche has been commenting on all of this live on stream. And this particular thing happened. Let's just watch from Kirsche's own perspective.
Tweeted out about how, you know, I'm the one sending harassment and I'm the one being a bully here. After I retweeted, actually I'm a fox, to someone trying to crusade hate and harassment against me while calling me slurs. And I just got a very interesting thing, you know. That person that lobbed slurs and wanted to crusade against me says, at everyone, hey, so I just got an email saying that I've been terminated from the Advanced Ambassador Program because I used slurs in a tweet. And honestly, I say to hell with it. It's so funny to see white people get offended when a slur isn't even a slur used against them. But I digress. I'm fine with losing that sponsorship if it means that my voice isn't silenced. If bigots can call me the hard ER and make racist jokes against black people, why they shaking like a leaf now? Rip bozos. And then they have the little terminated of affiliation with Advanced. And all I have to say is thank you. Thank you, Advanced. I didn't even contact them. I've never sent any communications to Advanced GG whatsoever. I made that one tweet. That's all I did. And fucking Advanced, I know I'm not partnered with you. I know I'm partnered with GamerSups, but like, fuck. Thank you for standing on principle. Thank you for recognizing who the actual hate mob is in this equation. I appreciate that, buddy. By the way, Advanced clap. It feels nice to like actually have hateful people trying to call for hate on me have something happen, dude. Like, good. You get what you fucking deserve.
And that's it. It seems that, you know, when you play with fire, you just might get burned. And when you advocate for someone's life to be ruined, for someone to get harassed and to be called all of these awful things online, and if the same thing happens to you, it's just FAFO. Fuck around and find out. But for right now, that's everything. And I'll see you on the next one as this ridiculous thing called VTubergate continues. See you around.